We'll do it live.
Dort.
Oh, it has draft saved for me. Interesting. Sorry, I'm going to my channel real quick, and I'm trying to see if I can get Oh goodness gracious! Let me look at my channel. It says I'm live, but I don't
Oh,
know.
there's your fucking There's your fucking video. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying. It's I can't see
No,
it on my
no, no,
channel.
no, no, no. I'm not like insulting you or anything.
No,
It's
yes
just.
you are. No, okay.
But no, no. I
Is
see
it
the video.
is it
I see the
there?
video.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can hear me.
There's your fucking video. Jesus.
Oh yeah. I found it. It's way behind.
I found it. I found what I need.
So this is 70 something six. It's the opposite of 67, which is a terrible joke. I don't know why I brought it up. It's just that I get reminded of it last night, and now I need to share the cringe with the rest of the world. So
Share the cringe.
and so yeah, so what made you picked out this video? So what made you want to pick it
Yes.
out?
What?
What made you want to select this video to respond to?
I thought I honestly saw this as like as a random video that I just decided to watch, and then when I figured out the context of it, I was like, hey, this could make a very interesting topic for background noise. Is like we're gonna be talking about Unreal Engine 5 in this topic,
I
so who knows where that'll go.
I don't know much about Unreal Engine. It gets a bad reputation, or so does Unity. Um, so I'm like, as someone who doesn't know anything, I'm like, I don't think it's the engine, really. I just think it's the way they use it, because like, and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like there's plenty of things on Unity and on Unreal Engine that you like. It's just um, there are some people that use it to just make pretty graphics and not anything else.
Yeah, it's just like when it comes to Unreal Engine 5, it's like things like Marvel Rivals can do fine on Unreal Engine 5 because it's a lot more
Expedition
reserved.
33, is that Unreal Engine 5?
Uh, I I don't know. Let me
It does look
check.
like
Let's
one of
see.
those games. So I like I said,
I
I'm very ignorant.
Unreal Engine 5 games. Let's see. So, hold on.
Just shows how, like, by the way, um, everyone, when you're on stream and you need to research something, just Google it. It'll take your time.
Yes, yes, Clair Obscure Expedition 33. Yeah, that's on Unreal Engine 5, but I actually think that looks pretty good on the engine,
Well,
honestly.
I knew because it had that feel of like being too realistic and having this sort of listen. I Expedition 33 I hear is a great game, but it doesn't look that great to me. It just looks like a mesh of pretty colors and like
I mean,
graphics. So
I think the look of it is quite creative, given what it is.
yeah,
Uh,
I'm not again, what
uh,
I'm saying is like it's not really what's put around it, it's the game to put into it.
yeah, I played some of Expedition 33 and I've had fun with it so far.
Hmm.
Uh, it looks like, yeah, there's a lot of games going into Unreal Engine 5. There's well, Silent Hill 2 I played,
Hmm.
the remake,
That
and
looks
I think that
good.
was poor.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
well, it looks good when you get into the town, but when you start out, it is poorly optimized as shit on my PS5. On my PS5,
Yeah, it's kind of
like
funny
Jesus
how
Christ.
Elden Ring didn't work on my PC, but it worked on my PS5. And it's like, I don't know if it's like optimization problem or if it's just like Konami's just trash. So,
Yeah, then there's Halo Campaign Evolved, which if any of you have seen the demo, I don't care what any of you say, that demo looks like shit.
oh
That
yeah,
that demo looks
the floating the floating grunt. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the flying grunt. Yeah.
That's great. It's like, well, that's nitpicky. I said, yeah, it is nitpicky. They should probably iron that out though. because that's
From what
immersion
it
breaking. Like,
from what it looks like, it looks like Unreal Engine 5 is a bit of a gamble. Like sometimes you'll get
mhm.
something that looks really nice, sometimes you'll get poorly optimized shit.
Well,
Uh,
oh, yes.
yeah. Like for example, Stalker 2.
Okay.
Holy shit, that game had a disastrous launch.
Um,
Uh,
I hear it's fine now, but like, it's kind of funny. It has less crashes than the original, from what I've heard.
dude,
So,
I never even got to play it. Like I was ready to download it on my Xbox, and it just wouldn't fucking download no matter how many times I tried. Uh, it just refused to download, and it pissed me off.
mm,
Uh, RoboCop Rogue City looks
good.
fine,
Hmm. Looks good.
fine. You could definitely tell where the budget was, but
I
uh,
um I think that what they wanted to do was do the aesthetic of what is it called? Detroit City? I forget Old
yeah,
Town Detroit
yeah,
or whatever.
it's Detroit. It's Detroit, yeah.
I'm sorry, Detroit City. It's like, what the heck did I just say? Yeah, uh Detroit is my country. But
Oh
anyways.
god. Oh, and
Um
Mind's Eye looked terrible.
so we'll probably get into that as we do it, because like we do have a longer video. So
Oh yeah, I'll keep the list here just for safekeeping.
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and oh, he has a Doom icon as his as his what do you call it? Those like the as his watermark. Yes, that's it. Watermark.
O- Okay.
Well, in the far right corner, on far right bottom corner, you'll see a the Doom guy, and never mind. I have that as well, so it's gonna be two versions of it.
Hey
Oh
guys, this
yeah,
video
I
is
see it. I see it.
Yeah, yeah.
sponsored by ExpressVPN, so make sure to stick around at the end of the video to find out how you can get 3 months for free on your next order.
I'm
Oh
glad he.
wow, it's free.
I'm glad he puts them at the end. Well, it's free for a time. VPNs cost money. Copyright
Yeah.
disclaimer under. Blah, 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 blah. This is Silent Hill 3. I know this. I know this background. There's the Red God.
The whole remake trend in gaming over the last few years is something that's gained a lot of notoriety, and there's been some pretty heated discussions on this, on whether or not it's just the kind of thing
This looks kind of ugly. It looks like Fortnite.
It's a remake off of the PS2 Destroy All Humans.
Yes, I agree, but it just looks
And given
terrible.
well, the game already has sort of a cartoony aesthetic to it, so
I mean, I understand that, but I look back on that one, I'm like, oh, okay, that has charm to it. This just looks like anything else. It looks like Spyro. Like, it looks like Crash Bandicoot. You know, it has that same feel. And I'm like, yeah.
it's even necessary.
Necessary?
And recent titles like The Last of Us Part 1 and even the leaked news of an apparent upcoming Horizon Zero Dawn remake have really put
They can't let go of Horizon Zero Dawn. They will never let that go.
no, they really don't want to. They really don't want to. It's like even though that's like one of their most one of the more weaker
Um,
franchises they have.
it's probably
One of the weaker franchises.
mid-franchise, I would say, because it's successful, but no one really talks about it. So that's why I call it mid.
Yeah.
It's right down the middle. Because, like, they really want it to be a success so much, I think they're still butthurt that they got destroyed by Zelda twice.
Yes. It was quite embarrassing for them.
this whole thing into question. I think the first good example of this was the Resident Evil remake, later remastered, which is considered one of the best remakes of all time.
It's really good. Look at I enjoy the GameCube graphics. Look at that hallway. It looks great. Like
Yeah.
And not only did it update the way the game looks in a pretty profound way, but it also improved a lot of the core mechanics. The movement controls were smoother, it introduced new enemies.
I do have to wonder why they gave it such a gray aesthetic for a lot of it.
I've never noticed that. Like
You don't notice that?
no, I don't. You mean the dulled colors? Is that what you mean? They dull down the colors?
Yeah.
Because I don't see it.
Yeah. Are you sure? Rewind it.
Okay. Oh well, this is Watch Together. You can put exactly where you want it. Are you talking about this?
Hold on. Let me go ahead and.
Oh my
But it's
gosh!
just the kind of thing that's even necessary.
Necessary?
And recent titles like The Last of Us Part 1 and even the leaked news of an apparent upcoming Horizon Zero Dawn remake have really put this whole thing into question. I think the first good example of this was the Resident Evil remake, later remastered, which is considered one of the best
still
remakes
don't
of all
notice it.
time. And not only did it update
Yeah, because look at how the colors pop out in this version, and then
the way
Well,
the game looks in a pretty
that's because it had to
Yeah.
be. Yeah, I noticed what you're looking at there, but it's just like I think it's because it's far away. But some places have a lot of color. That's because it's meant to be more
Alright.
realistic. You know, this place hasn't been maintained, so it's going to have a gray thing to it. Bright colors is also against like I don't know. It seems like horror movies have this thing where it's like bright colors are a no-no. It's like sure, if you say so.
found way, but it also improved a lot of the core mechanics. The movement controls were smoother.
Now in this hallway, I like the color of this hallway because it's like it's
yeah, this
orange.
hallway has some color to it. Yeah.
It's got like orange to it, and it's like that's because there's a fire there. I'm like, yay, good for you.
It introduced new enemies, it introduced new puzzles, and it also had new routes through the mansion to circumvent a lot of needless backtracking. It's a perfect example of how to update an older game for a modern audience, and the other sequels, RE2 and RE3, also pulled this off, I think, to an equal and lesser effect. Also consider that there's only a 6-year difference between the original and that first remake, which makes it even look more astounding.
By the way, if you don't run through that place, you don't get attacked by ducks. You just walk.
Really?
Yep, you just walk. If you run, they'll jump out the windows. So it's like, so they punish you for going quick.
It was something that was just perfect for being remade and allowed people to understand why the original was so well loved, and also made it much more accessible to be played for the first time.
Yeah, another thing they did is what they did in the I think it was what was it? Umbrella Chronicles? Not Umbrella Chronicles, but we were talking about last night, Code Veronica. They let you automatically target to a zombie on screen instead of you trying to find a target. So it's like they took that and took it into this one. So it's like, oh, that's a really good like way to accessibility without getting rid of the core mechanics.
Yeah.
In recent years, there's been a slew of other remakes as well, all doing a great job at keeping the feel of the original, but just updating the way they look and play to make them appeal.
I just don't like the way it looks. I think it's a little too bright. Like if it dulled the colors a little bit, I think it'd be better.
To a more modern demographic. Games like Crash Bandicoot, Medieval, Spyro the Dragon, and even Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Not to mention, in the upcoming months and years, there's a Dead Space remake, along with Resident Evil 4, and even Max Payne of all things. On the indie side of things, you've got a game like Black Mesa, a monumental project by Crowbar Collective to recreate the original Half-Life in its entirety in the Source engine, redesigning the game from beginning to end. So it's no surprise.
I don't mind that one. That looks good.
Yeah. I still have yet to go through Black Mesa, but from what I saw, it looks like a lot of effort was put into it.
Yeah, I mean, like the original engine it was sourced on wasn't that good, and to begin with, but it was a engine that anyone could use. They used it for Fear as well. And Fear's a great game.
Surprised then that there's a lot of interest in this whole remake trend, and if you go looking through YouTube, it's not hard to find plenty of these fan-made remakes for a bunch of games that I think we all grew up playing. Some, of course, looking better than others.
Oh no!
Oh, that looks
Oh no!
terrible.
It looks bad. I hate to say it. No, I don't hate to say it. What am I talking about? I always say that, but Doom did the right thing. Doom 2016 did the right thing.
Yes.
You know, there's something called Brutal Doom. It takes the original Doom and makes and then adds certain things to it without ruining the actual design of it.
Yeah, it adds a lot more gore to it. I know what Brutal Doom is.
No thanks, bro.
GoldenEye Source is a really cool looking recreation of the iconic shooter's multiplayer mode that's been carried over into the Source engine. There's also a bunch for Resident Evil
looks
and
pretty
Silent
fun.
Hill, the latter, which honestly might be one of the hardest games.
Dude, that's Silent Hill. What? Wait.
Yeah, he just said Silent Hill.
Okay, sorry, I couldn't hear it.
All right.
Which honestly might be one of the hardest games to remake due to its whole unique premise and aesthetic.
What's going on here?
Love it or hate it, you've got to admit that Silent Hill.
Oh yeah, that thing. So it's like when you walk into this room, and it's just this room. You walk in, and all of a sudden the locker opens, and the thing starts moving. You're like, okay, and that's it.
I just want to say that that GoldenEye on Source film looks pretty fun, honestly.
It really does.
Source is a really cool looking recreation of the iconic shooter's multiplayer mode that's been carried over into the Source engine. There's also a bunch for Resident Evil.
Yeah, that looks
Resident
fun.
Evil. Oh, sorry.
Resident Evil and even Silent Hill, he says.
And Silent Hill, the latter, which honestly might be one of the hardest games to remake due to its whole unique premise and aesthetic.
What's going on here?
Love it or hate it, you've got to
Must be
admit
on
that
drugs.
Silent Hill is visually one of the most unique looking.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's Silent Hill 3.
I haven't played Silent Hill 3 yet.
Yeah, I know. Look at it. Look at it. I want you to look at it.
Time. There's always been something unsettling about the vibe in these games, you know, being one of the only people alive in this empty, eerie town that's overrun by monsters, combined with the art style of that hellish otherworld. It's really just one of the best horror aesthetics of all time, and trying to replicate it is like trying to copy Salvador Dali or Vincent van Gogh.
What the hell is it?
Either way, though, even if some of these remakes look
What the heck is that?
they still appear to be playable, and they've clearly had some kind of effort put into them. Which kind of brings me on to the point of my video, and that's this weird trend I've seen on YouTube at the moment with these Unreal Engine 5 remake trailers, and the channel responsible for pumping these out the most for quick and easy views.
Did he put that sound effect on it?
I believe he did.
Okay, do you know what this looks like? Breaking Bad. Like the video game.
Breaking Bad, the video game.
Now look, I'm not saying that people should go out there and insult these guys or send out hateful comments, but I mean, look, I think if you're up...
That's what we're here for. No, I was kidding.
Yeah, we're here to bully and you will like it.
Is this dark? Why? Why is this a Dark Souls thing? Why? Why did you do this?
Horrible.
Oh my gosh! It looks.
Uploading to YouTube and making your content available for public scrutiny, well then criticism is perfectly valid. Because you see, as opposed to some of these other games which look like genuine works in progress, these Unreal Engine 5 videos are just more like 3D slideshows, which all seem to rely on keywords and obnoxious titles to capture people's attention. I mean, take one look at the uploads and the first thing you notice is that Sony logo in the corner of almost every single thumbnail, which is the first of many ways that this account tries to lure people in as if it's showing off some kind of official release. And you know what, I probably wouldn't have an issue with this if these were well done, but they often just show a complete lack of faithfulness to the source material, not to mention they're always full of errors.
Hey, Walter White!
Oh god! Oh,
I saw Walter White!
I saw Walter White too, yeah.
There he is.
There he is. There he is. Look at him.
Want to sell some drugs, Jesse?
And they're always full
I'm
of
not Jesse.
Oh, that face Walter had said everything.
errors and inaccuracies. For starters, I mean, let's just look at their Silent Hill trailers. No, God! Now, anyone who's played these games knows they're set in a fictional American.
Oh, don't show the
town.
jump
In fact, one of the
scare.
main inspirations
Aw.
for the first game was David Lynch's Twin Peaks, which was shot in Washington. I think Silent Hill's supposed to be based off either Oregon or Pennsylvania, but either way,
I really like the aesthetic of this game with like the snowflakes and the very
Yeah, it.
low textured foggy atmosphere.
So, I'm not quite sure. So, the movie says it's ash because of the coal fires, and I'm like,
Oh,
well, I don't believe the movie. It is snow, but it is sort of representative of like what the fog world is to Alyssa, which is like, yeah, she remembers the fire that happened inside her home. So it's like it could be it is snow, but it's representative of the ash falling. So it's like, okay, that's neat.
either way, I'm pretty damn sure it's not based off Eastern Europe. And I mean, check these environments out, right? Kind of feel like I should be sneaking through here with Lieutenant Price and Captain McMillan.
Yes.
That's how it's done. Let's go.
It might even actually be a map set in Chernobyl, because when it shows inside of a school, you can even see a radiation sticker on the wall. 50,000 people used to live here. Now it's an asset.
You could tell they reused models from like a selection
Yep.
that the engine probably gave them.
Yep. Unreal. It's like it's not even a school. It's like because even the schools like in Silent Hill are just they're schools. Like they're not like they're not they don't look abandoned. Like they just are, and that's what makes it creepy. It's like, why does the place look so good, even though it's like abandoned? Like people were here just a while ago. Remember in the hospital in Silent Hill 2? It's like this place seems pretty up to date. You know, it's like
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Ghost town.
Never seen anything like it.
The car that Harry's driving at the start here looks like it's a Mercedes knockoff. And yeah, look, I know you can get Mercedes in the US, but again, clearly not the same car that he drives in the original game. And it just kind of shows how they're settling with whatever assets they...
You should we should look at the trailer for the first Silent Hill game. I mean I'm in the cutscene that plays, you know? And even the cutscene that plays before Silent Hill 2. Like they're both great at setting up like what the heck is this game about? I'm interested.
Good
Well,
find
there's
in
also
itself.
Mm-hmm.
there's also the fact that they've just removed all the fog to make it these clean. That's part of why I didn't like what I was seeing of the Silent Hill 2 remake, is that the fog was very pulled back in terms of what it could have been.
Well, you know the reason why they made it fog in Silent Hill, right?
Are we talking from a meta sense?
Meta.
Or?
Yes, meta.
Yeah, because of the game's hardware and engine, right?
Well, it was a limitation because a lot of games back then did have fog, but not on purpose. So they just put it in as like a way to let as you run up on something, it would render like but in the fog.
I get what you're saying, but still, even with the limitations, there are some limitations that need to be kept in order to keep the aesthetic of what the game had.
Yes, I understand that. No. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying you're right. It's just that it actually works to your benefit to actually hide everything in the fog so you can do more. So
Yeah.
So it's like plus it's a really creepy aesthetic that like the fog world is based on the I think it was Celtic lore when it comes to like the afterlife seeping into the real world or something like that. But I may be talking out of my butt. But you know.
Oh my God. Where have
you gone?
I've
Cheryl.
actually been playing through Silent Hill on the PlayStation recently, you know, pretty much just for funsies. But it kind of astounded me how, even though the game is now as old as it is, that it still really holds up when it comes to that overall atmosphere and
Yeah, you still kick monsters.
Well, in the second game, James just stomped on them. This guy was like, "Fuck you, boot."
Field goal.
the art style. It's low resolution, it's pixelated.
So if you don't know, I just say like how he's inside the school and like these little bitty monsters are running around. It's like I wonder what they're supposed to represent. It's not too hard, but you know, it's like, I'm not going to tell anyone just in case. You know, you want to play it someday.
And it's dither to hell, but there's an undeniable sense of dread and hopelessness that you feel in the world here, a lot of which comes from the art style.
Look at that.
Yeah,
That looks great.
And the sound
very
design.
spooky.
And that's something that's going to be really hard to replicate, you know, especially when all your assets just come from the Unreal Engine marketplace.
Oh yeah.
Oh god,
Look how
I
clear
hate
that is.
shaky. I don't know why these Unreal demos just have this annoyingly shaky cam.
Because like I would understand it a little bit more if there was shock and awe, but like that's temporary, you know.
It
But
just
this is
comes off as
weird.
nauseating when they do it.
Mm-hmm. Plus you can see her. That's a big mistake. The whole point is that you see her in the fog and you chase after her. Kind of like when James gets to the town and he sees that body in the distance and he goes to run after it.
And that's really the most common theme you're going to be seeing with all of these videos, man. It's just always like the least amount of effort that's been put
Is this
into them.
Bully?
It just looks like a bunch of
Oh
lazy-
my gosh, it looks terrible. Where do these people live? Downtown Detroit? Like,
It looks like shit.
I'm not saying places don't look like this, but like, streets don't look like this, and streets usually are paved. You know, why does it look like a disaster happened beforehand?
the asset flips, using environments and characters that just happen to vaguely resemble what they're based off. And can I just point out too, how these guys misspelt their own channel name in their own video. In some instances, the models they've used are
Oh my gosh, it's Resident Evil 4, isn't it? It is. I see the burning thing in the middle. And there's a shrine in the background. Wait, what is this?
just straight out rips. Like with the Silent Hill video, for some reason they've just got Laura from Silent Hill 2 there. I mean, she wasn't
Yeah, that is her! That is Laura from Silent Hill 2!
What the fuck?
It is her!
even in the first game, and on top of that, it's not even an updated model. You can obviously tell they've just ripped the model from the PC version.
Huh?
Remember how Silent Hill also took place in broad daylight with giant god rays shining through the windows? Oh, what's that, you don't? Yeah, me neither. Yeah, and how about all those skinless zombies you had to fight in the first game too? Remember those things? That's actually kind of insulting too. Silent Hill 1 had some of the most horrific enemies of all time. You had those gnarly demon kids in the school, you had giant cockroaches, nightmare fuel moths, and then those awful abominations in the sewers.
Oh, that
I mean,
moth
some
is
of these
fucking
monsters
creepy.
live rent-free in my head, you know, even decades later.
Yeah, the toned down graphics definitely help to convey how fucking mysterious and creepy these creatures are.
Sometimes an aesthetic can be used to great effect, and you need to know how to update those things. It can't just be monsters. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Ba ba da ba da. Hey. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hey. Da 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 da. I'm doing this. Homer's brain. Oh, rock concerts don't work. Don't wreck your hearing. I got you, Marge. Goodness. Now he's gone. I don't know. So yeah, Harry looking for his daughter. He's gonna find her one way or another. And it shows like devotion to a father to a daughter, you know? Parenthood.
I'm back.
Alright, here we go.
Now, I don't know if this channel perpetuated the rumors about there being a Silent Hill 2 remake leak, or if their video was to blame for the whole thing, but either way, it seemed around the same time news about the remake was buzzing, they just happened to release a video for the sequel. And, yeah, it's
Oh,
It's
Christ.
terrible.
Here we go.
more of the same, you know, just the back
Focus, Jay.
Focus, Jay.
of James's head, along with some more scenic shots of these generic European-looking environments. In fact, I think they've even just used the same school from the first video. You've got Laura again standing around doing nothing, you've got the same looking zombies, and then it all ends with Pyramid Head rising up ominously, and apparently now this guy's like 10 feet tall, because yeah, remember
Oh
the
my
second
God,
game,
look
this
at
guy was
him.
twice James's height.
Oh gosh.
What?
And of
Oh,
course,
look how big, like, it's still like, this sound design is something else.
Yeah.
It's really good.
'Cause, like, the sound of like the blade scraping against the floor is really good.
it all cuts to black before anything remotely exciting ever happens. That too is also a big theme you're going to see in all of these videos, is the trailer ending as soon as something is about to actually happen. Something that would resemble actual gameplay and something that would actually take time and effort to showcase. Along with walking, lots of walking. I mean, honestly, man,
Oh,
it's
God.
like every
Yeah, 'cause-
single video is
Well,
just
that's because they don't have anything.
Yeah,
Someone
because
walking-
they're too lazy. They're too lazy to actually try and create some sort of gameplay. They just want to show off. Hey, look at this character walking. Isn't this cool? I've seen this in a few Unreal Engine 5 showcases where the character is just walking and not doing anything really interesting.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the place. You know what? That's why they have the PlayStation thing up, because it's like, hey, remember on those PlayStation games where you walk and you talk with somebody? Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, and they walk, do nothing, walk, do nothing some more.
Well, that's not what the lyrics are.
I
but
know
yeah.
that. I'm referring to this.
All right.
You know.
slowly with their back to the camera. Often toward like another NPC off in the distance who is almost always just standing
Fucking Slender Man. He's like, hey, what's up, buddy?
All right, buddy. Do you want something to talk about, or
He's like, I'm gonna T-pose here. Show
I
dominance.
could get you a Baja Blast.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. I just made that up.
Yeah, the only place you can get it now in winter is the Taco Bell. So you know we can go there, get the Baja Blast.
Why did you try to do a Kermit voice?
You know, we're gonna go get the Baja Blast, B. If you want something for Taco Bell.
Fuzzy, I don't think they sell McDoubles at Taco
Now
Bell.
listen here. You're gonna go get it.
still and doing nothing. Whenever a character's walking around, the in-game map
Look how slow he is on a skateboard.
or the radar or whatever you want to call it doesn't move either. It's completely static. And if I'm being even more critical, in this one here, it doesn't even accurately show where in the city the character is. I mean,
Like,
look, right,
look
Venom
at that!
is clearly walking
Look at that
around
smooth
the harbour,
walk
but then when
Venom's
you look on
doing.
the map, you can see that he's nowhere near the water. You know, they probably could have gone into the game and somehow recreated this to make it look like a more accurate map screen, but you know what? That's probably too much effort, right?
I saw that. He did something
But-
teleported in.
Venom teleported there for a second. It's fine.
Recreated
No,
this
no,
to
hold on.
make
What
it look
was
like
that?
A more accurate map screen.
That was
but you
Venom.
know what? That's
No,
probably
no,
too much
wait.
effort, right?
I guess. Whoop.
And I get that these
Oh, I get it. That's where he ends up when he stops. And the
Yeah.
program is like, whoa, Whoa, wait a minute.
Wait a fucking minute.
It's kind of funny. This is his Dark Souls, and I'm like, look how terrible this is. So he's got a. He's got a shield. Nowhere on him. He's got a club. Again, nowhere on him. It's like, and he's got 12 Estus with the 10 plus, and I'm like, okay, then why is your health, magic, and endurance so bad with the Embered character? Like oh my gosh, it's so fake.
Videos are called concept trailers, but I mean, what's the concept here? That you just spend entire games walking around slowly? They recently put up a video for a Hulk game, and you know, you'd kind of expect to see Hulk smashing stuff, right? I mean, that's basically the guy's whole modus
I wonder if they just do this because, like, they want to see a concept of something come through, and it's like, well, the concept doesn't really work if all they're going to do is stand around and walk. Like, what they really need to do is, like, PlayStation, Unreal Engine 5 trailer, walking simulator. It'd be great.
You know, at least when they do like Unreal Engine 5 updates of like already highly detailed graphical games, they at least show something within the gameplay. Like, you know, if I were to look at, like, let's say a Cyberpunk 2077 bike ride through Night City, in Unreal Engine 5, you bet your ass I'm gonna watch it if it's like actual gameplay and I can see what it looks like.
Because, like, people are doing stuff. It may not be real, but at least they're doing stuff. Like, people complaining, people getting arrested on the sidelines, and people having a good time somewhere else. It's like, holy crap, they're
Yeah.
actually doing stuff. This is just like, yeah, he's walking, and they're walking. Yeah, and it's like,
And they're walking.
for Randy.
And Hulk. Smash.
just of obligatory Avengers is goated.
Obligatory.
Shut up. It's that place between purgatory and real life. All right.
All right.
But like, listen, man. Every time I see it, I'm like, it's the best Hulk and Black Widow movie. Suck it.
Only instead of that, we just get like 90 seconds of the guy walking around an empty city, pretty much doing nothing. I'm actually kind of amazed that they put in the
Whoa,
effort to
whoa,
add in
whoa,
this
whoa,
ground
whoa!
swing. But that's about as exciting.
He just gets up and walks.
That is pathetic.
Anyway, guys, no threat here.
No threat here.
Just walking along.
Hulk apologized for city damage. Hulk go walk to Starbucks now.
Gets because once again the whole thing ends before anything else.
Oh, he actually runs. Wow.
Look at the fucking run. Abomination's just standing there like, dude, what are you doing?
He's like, my friend.
It happens. Yeah, I love to.
Probably stolen assets too. Like everything's a
Yeah.
stolen asset or. Excuse me. What is that? Is that California Republic?
That's the
On the-
California.
Wait a minute. That's from Fallout, you dummy. Oh my gosh. That's great.
All these civilians are
Wait.
Yeah?
You say that's from Fallout?
Oh no, not Fallout, but like, you know, the California Republic army or whatever. It's supposed to be in California. In the Fallout, whatever. And so I'm like, I'm sure it's a real bank somewhere, but that's just a flag. Like, are they in Los Angeles? Like,
Okay, so here's the.
for people who don't know, the Hulk and every Marvel hero is kind of like in New York City. So,
So that's not specifically from Fallout, Falco. California Republic's a real thing.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my mistake. And people are like, I can't wait. It's like, all right, calm down.
Standing still while there's this 8-foot tall green monster charging down the middle of the street. And yes, I know it's just supposed to be a concept video, but isn't the point of a concept video to show the fucking concept?
He ain't lying.
In the Iron Man video, it's the same thing, seeing Tony charging towards a static Mark I suit.
Look at him go!
Why?
Look at Ironmonger.
It's like you can't escape from your one fate to run at a static object.
I'm just picturing like that's scene in Iron Man when he's trying to fly. He's trying to fly up, and Ironmonger like flies after him, but Ironmonger is just in that T pose, static state, just flying towards Iron Man.
He attacks Iron Man. All of a sudden, he teleports to him, and he has his arms out like ding 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 ding, ding ding ding.
Which happens to be A-posing, by the way. And can I also point out
A-posing, yes, thank you. A-posing, yeah, that's what it's called.
It is to see Iron Man running. Yeah, the guy who wears an armored flight suit, known for being able to reach speeds of Mark 8, is going to be jogging the whole thing out instead. I don't think so.
He just looks supersonic.
One thing I noticed too is that these videos prey on the popularity of recent gaming events. I mean, for instance, as soon as a new Assassin's Creed game was announced, lo and behold, they also put up their own video for Assassin's Creed. Seemed around the same time that GTA 6 news was leaked, there was a GTA 6 video. House of the Dragon recently started, so of course they put up one about Game of Thrones. And do you think there's a coincidence too that there's a Hulk video, around the same time that She-Hulk happens to be trending, even though that thing's trending for the wrong reasons? More than that, though, they also seem to try to be...
No, it's trending for the right reasons, okay? Everybody hates it. Oh no, it's Fallout, I think.
Yeah, it's Fallout New Vegas.
Baiting people's nostalgia for these older game franchises, especially those that fans have been clamoring for. So you've got Grand Theft Auto, obviously, Call of Duty, Resident Evil, and even poor Half-Life.
Hold on, wait a minute, go back.
Rewind to that.
These older game franchises, especially those that fans have been clamoring for. So you've got Grand Theft Auto, obviously, Call of Duty, Resident Evil.
Is that Mr. X?
That's the big cheese.
Oh, that's Ramirez or whatever his name is. Menendez, right?
I don't know his name. I just know him as the big cheese.
The big cheese. What? Menendez, or I think, yeah. So yeah, he's there.
That jacket is horrible. Look at that jacket.
It makes him look like he kind of looks like Mr. X up there, and he's just standing there menacingly.
How dare you!
It is kind of like that, isn't it? I'm surprised he hasn't made that joke yet. He's like, "Where's he, Patrick? He's just standing there menacingly."
He's just standing there.
And even poor Half-Life 2 gets the so-called remake treatment as well. There's one for San Andreas recreating that iconic drive-thru scene, only they're very clearly not even in a drive-thru. They're just parked outside a random building. Ryder's hat looks like a baseball helmet. I don't even know what's going on with Sweet's torso. It's not even a San Andreas license plate, and
a TK4806. It looks like it's from a different
505.
5. Horace, Morace. I don't know. This feels like a different country.
It's all topped off with a floating lamppost that's clipping through a goddamn blind. Oh, and the pizza sign is clipping through the garbage bin. Oh, and I forgot to mention too, Smoke's glasses clip through the side of his head.
Unlike you, I ain't never ate from a trash.
Oh shit, trash can fish.
Oh gosh, it's awful. It's kind of funny how these look so awful, but yet they're a concept. It's like, dude, your concept needs to look good, okay?
Yeah.
Bully, for
like,
instance,
that's what they always called it. They did it with fucking AI trailers as well. It's like, it's a concept trailer. It's like, fuck no.
It's more like you're hopping on something trend in order to get... It just reminds me of like, it's the same thing everyone else does. when they sort of do like the trending sort of topics and they want to hop on it without doing any of the work. It reminds me of 5 Minute Crafts or something, where they're like, here's like a life hacks, like videos. It's like, do this to make it better. It's like, yeah, but we all have ovens, so there's no need to have like a what was it? An iron to make a grilled cheese. It's like, no, you could just use a stove or a microwave. Like, why do you need an iron? Like,
It's always been a massive cult favorite amongst Rockstar fans, so of course there's a video on that one, where Jimmy now looks like a balding, middle-aged man, and believe me, I know what that looks like. I see one every day now when I look in the mirror. This one too is also full of stuff-ups. Like, I love
look how, like, where do they live? Oh, wait a minute, this is UK today. Never mind. It's pretty
It's
well
the
accurate.
UK today.
Yeah, it's true. Bully is in the right place. Never mind. But apparently it's in the United States. Because look, USA flags.
how you can
Yeah,
see the
why,
word
why would they lie to me, Falco? They wouldn't lie to me, right? This is
Preview
America.
Road. Wow. Preview Road. Wow. I want my road to be preview and then like. And
Oh God! It says preview on the street. What the fuck?
then, yeah, it's Preview Street. Instead of stop, it's
I thought you
preview.
were just I thought you were just making a light joke at just what the
No.
like. There's preview. There's preview on the fucking floor.
Also, are those supposed to be birds? What is that? Shellfish? Like what is this? They look like bird assets that haven't clocked in yet. What are those?
I have
you
no
on the
fucking
footpath. I don't know, I guess you didn't have time to paint over that. The school bus has what looks like Thai or like Indonesian characters on the side there, you know, despite the game being set in the US. I don't know what's going on with this guy's hair either, and they're supposed
It
Oh
looks like
God!
it looks like he's gonna go Super Saiyan.
His face.
I won't.
It looks like.
No, hold on.
It looks like the
He's like, I won't let you get away with this.
You know
like
what his face.
Indonesian characters on the side there.
Hold on, hold
you know,
on. I wanna
despite
get
the
to him
game being
again.
set in the US. I don't know what's going on with this.
You know what his fucking face model reminds me of? It reminds me of when Resident Evil 2 came out, and you know that scene of like the guy eating the burger.
Oh yeah, that looks great. I know.
Yeah, there were those videos that turned up the fucking I don't know what you call it, but they turned up the motion on him eating the burger, so that when he eats it, his like face is like stretching. And it looks really fucking weird. That's what this looks like.
I don't know. I've always remember whenever someone does that, I'm thinking of Zack Snyder when like that guy wrecks his truck and the sesame seed goes down in slow motion. It's
Yeah.
Guy's hair either, and the supposed school building literally says police station on the front of it.
Who's the man?
Scarface The World Is Yours, which I did a video on recently too, is another huge cult favourite, and one of the most underappreciated open world games of all time. Even I was
Is it? Oh my gosh! What? What? Want to go to war? Okay. Oh, that's a
Here's
gun.
a fucking Uzi.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an Uzi.
I thought it was something else because there's a box in the way and it's the same color, and so I'm like, what? What? Are you scanning something? I was like, oh, never mind.
actually kind of shocked about the response I got when I did a review for this thing, because it turns out that it actually has a much bigger fan base than I realised, and it's one of those games that came out on the cusp of the 5th and the 6th console generation. And I'd argue that 5th gen games here are the ones that benefit the most from these remakes, you know, aside from being the ones that most people seem to want to see.
What is your problem?
So it kind of proves my point that these guys know what they're doing. They're not just picking games at random to work on, they're very clearly trying to tap into that nostalgic element amongst the games they focus on, and zeroing in on the titles they think are going to get the most views.
I don't have all day either, baby, you know?
For this Scarface one, dollar
So, the whole point is that Scarface survives. Spoilers. Like,
Thanks, Falco.
what? What? Are you kidding me?
What?
You know how old this movie is?
I haven't seen every film under the fucking sun, Falco.
Well, that's the premise of the game. All right. It's sort of
Okay.
like, what if The Godfather continued or something like that? I don't know. Like,
Or Tony Montana just sits around his desk half the time, eventually showing off some of the worst lip syncing I think I've ever seen.
Shut up! You thought you could take me? No! No one takes Tony Montana down for me!
okay, good,
Oh,
good
God.
for you. I've seen better lip syncing Muppets. Like, gee whiz.
Yes.
And check this out too, man. During this shot, they forgot to remove the torso from that chair in the background, so you've just got this.
Oh my god! Oh no!
He molted. Oh no! He left his skin behind.
This is what people get. This is what people seem to keep forgetting when they do Unreal Engine shit. It's just like, just because you made it look realistic doesn't mean that it's finished.
Doesn't mean
You
it's
still have
good.
to make it.
Mhm.
You still have to finish the game. Finish it.
Finish it! Deliver us from evil!
Finish it.
Also, it reminds me of A Bug's Life when that grasshopper gets scared, he jumps out of his own skin and runs away. That's what it reminds me of. It's like, he's just like, ah! He made me.
This body sitting there. And that is, yet again, another recurring theme throughout all of these, is a character standing still in one place while dialogue from the movie, the game, or the TV show it's based off is played over the top of this so-called gameplay.
I gotta know about the comments of these things. I wonder if they're like, oh, that would be so cool to do. Oh, look how cool this is, or awesome. It's like, dude, you guys are so thirsty for like this kind of thing. You become like blind. I hope not. I don't know what this is. Oil Tycoon Simulator? I don't know.
Still Scarface, I believe.
Oh.
And I think the reason too why they need this dialogue is because that's the
Oh, that's
only way
Iron
you know
Man.
what character you're supposed to be looking.
Oh, wait, it changed. It changed. They walk in the same place for so long. I'm like, wait, did we change games? It's like Tony Stark turns into this little boy. It's like, one day I'm gonna be Tony Stark.
at. The model is so vague that it's impossible to tell otherwise. I mean, thank
That is not Max Payne. I don't know who that is.
God, man, he put some dialogue from Hank in this bit during the Breaking Bad video, or I'd have no idea who the hell he was supposed to be. And why does Walt look like what had happened if someone put their ballsack in a deep fryer? You can only tell it's supposed to be Gordon Freeman in the Half-Life 2 video just by the fact of how popular that character is. G-Man, on the other hand, looks like he's about to tell me to take a seat while he goes through my...
God.
Take a seat. I mean, I've seen worse, but that one doesn't look half
That's a
bad
horrible
considering the
G-
other ones. But yeah.
It's still a horrible redesign of G-Man.
the Half-Life 2 video just by the fact of how popular that character is. G-Man, on the other hand, looks like he's about to tell me to take a seat while he goes through my internet chat history.
The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference.
Take a seat right over there.
Whenever you see a car driving around in any of these videos, you can really clearly tell that the car is just sliding forward, you know, as opposed to actually being a vehicle that someone's interacting with. The wheels, for instance, aren't even spinning, and I guess these also take place in the future when we've got those brand new self-driving vehicles. Because unless my eyes are playing tricks on me,
there's no one driving. Yeah, no. This place, they all take place in the Cars universe. What are you talking about, J-Man?
In the Cars universe.
Yeah, where the cars are people. See, look, no driver.
there's no one behind the wheel of any of these cars. These Need for Speed videos also look like something from the PS3 or the Xbox 360 era, and while I haven't played any of these games in a while now, I think the last one I played was Most Wanted, pretty sure they've advanced past looking this crappy. And I'm pretty sure too the new...
Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Okay. look at the car go and how it stutters forward a little bit, like it's going through a frame rate issue.
Was most wanted. Pretty sure they've advanced
Watch.
past looking this crappy.
Gosh, it's
Christ.
terrible. It's like it's trying to speed up with itself, but it cuts back. It's like, dude, are you okay?
And I'm pretty sure too the new games don't have static speedometers. And I mean, I thought that was the whole point of these remake trailers to begin with, you know, to show the game looking better than before.
That Max Payne one looks pathetic. It looks terrible. It does look like an asset flip. Like, oh man, you know there are some like Zelda ones that I'm like, that looks good. It looks fine, you know. But those were like,
Yeah.
those look better than this, but they're kind of the same deal. Where it's like it looks too fancy. It looks too. There's too many rays. There's too many light shining objects. It looks really bad. I would not want to play this for long, even though it looks better, quote unquote.
The Max Payne video shows off all of these subway environments, which admittedly are accurate to the original, only I think the subway levels in the darkness back on the Xbox 360 look better than this. Honestly, I think the subway levels in the original game look better than this too. And again, look, another environment that's got preview text plus.
Oh
What's
no.
that? What is that?
This is fucking
Harold?
embarrassing, man. This is just
Preview? What?
all this Unreal Engine stuff that people are trying to do to make their game seem cool is just like, it's fucking embarrassing at this point.
I think these are just people doing it in order to get views.
Yeah, probably.
Like, but there are people out there who want to genuinely do this sort of thing and try their best, and it's like, it gets mixed in with these. And it's like, yeah, I'm upset too, yeah.
Yeah.
On the wall. The Half-Life 2 video has a crowbar that easily looks worse than the one in actual Half-Life 2. Along with this awful depth of field effect, depth of field being one of the most...
Why is it blurry? Yeah, like, what? And why is he holding it like that? So it's like, man, that's weird.
Don't know.
And why is there and here's the thing, why is there a center of the screen icon with a
Why is there
yeah, like
why is it in Russian?
why is it a crowbar? It's yeah, why is it backwards?
Look at the
Wait.
letters at the bottom. It's all in Russian.
Yeah, it's like, well, for one thing, why did it have ammo? It's a crowbar.
Actually, yeah, it has the ammo. What the fuck?
You know what that reminds me of with like oh, what was that movie where it's like he doesn't have a gun, but like he picks up a baseball bat and he cocks it. Like what? And shells come out. I think that might be Scary Movie 3. Like
yeah, I don't quite remember.
It's still that's what this reminds me of. Like let's go to work. It's like
misused visual effects when people want to make something look more realistic, usually by someone who has no idea what focal length or aperture is and just thinks that blurring something out makes it look better.
oh my gosh, that's what I mean. Look how bright it is. And like, I'm sure this is accurate to actual desert, but you have to think of like how people like will be viewing your game for a long time. Oh gosh, it looks ugly.
The same people who throw lens flares, ambient occlusion, and reflections onto the screen like they're flinging turds at a window. And check it out, another HUD that makes no sense. I mean, can someone tell me why he has an ammo supply for the crowbar and the gravity gun?
Yeah.
If nothing else, at least these European environments actually make sense now, because City 17 was meant to be set somewhere in Europe. I guess that old saying that even a broken clock is right twice a day rings true.
Gee, thanks.
No, they instantly fuck it up again with yet again more static models. This time it's a bunch of striders just standing around in a field like they've been logged out and gone into sleeping mode. because I guess actually
True.
animating something would require skill, you know, as opposed to just copy-pasting the same asset 3 times and then calling it a day.
Oh, shit. Trash can bitch.
Now look, I could spend hours going through all of these and ripping them all apart because it really is that easy to do, but I just want
It kind of is.
to highlight...
When you take a closer look... Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Live burps. Excuse me. Anyways. Man, I kind of forgot. Man, it was a long time between there and then, wasn't it? Holy crap.
Such a long time, yeah.
Yeah. If you're gonna like, I don't think they mean for people to go look at it with detail. They look at it once and then they get their view and then they move on. Like, that's it. But I guarantee there's like good ones. Like, I guarantee there are.
Probably.
Yeah, because for every Watch Mojo, there's a top 10 list out there who tries. You know?
Yes.
one more, and that's the one for Call of Duty 2, which not only shows off how pointless visual remakes often are, but also the ignorance of the people who think these are genuine games in development. Right, so this one's obviously based off Call of Duty 2, which in my opinion has one of the best COD campaigns of all time, and it might be a dated looking game by today's standards.
I don't really care, because it looks... I mean, the dated games are something else, but like as long as it's like gameplay's good and it gives you something to do that's like not monotonous, it doesn't cut out, you know, a lot of the stuff about World War II. It's not buggy. I'm fine with it.
It looks fine for a game that old.
Mm-hmm. It's not that old.
I don't know I don't know if it came out in the 2000s or not.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I know. It's just probably like a PS2 kind of type game.
Standards, but its visual design is kind of timeless in the way that the environments were thrown together to always direct your eyes to the spot you needed to look and go.
I remember this. Yeah, I was like, look how like I like this aesthetic because it's like it's a bright day, and it's like, and the lights come from that way, but it's still like a war zone on the ground because there's like all kinds of like dirt around here. It's dust settling everywhere, and it's like the world moves on, but like you are in this hellhole. Like, it's...
Yeah.
Next, the opening mission in Russia has a sequence where you've got to fight back against a frontal assault from the Germans, and the placement of buildings on the side here is done in a way so you're forced to look ahead, along with a giant smoke screen and a battle cry which directs your gaze. Later on, when you blow up this giant building where the surviving Germans are hunkered down, the juxtaposition of this monolith in the background draws your eye, so when it finally explodes, it's impossible to not look at it.
Oh, that's...
But apparently, all
That's
three
really
matches
good.
is-
excellent.
That's really
Yeah,
cool.
that's excellent. That's excellently designed. Excellently, I don't even know if that's a fucking word. It's well designed for
That's a skibbity good building design.
I'm gonna fucking kill you if you say that again.
You see, you can make up words. That's fine. That's fine.
It's a really great it's a greatly designed section where that building collapses. You know, imagine how hard it must have been back then to design a falling building like that.
I wonder if like they're all pointing at it, like, and they're looking for, because like here's the thing, you would be pointing at it because like you're waiting for people to come out.
Yeah.
And like, what if they try to get out beforehand? So they're gonna shoot them. And so it's like, it makes sense in game, and also as a meta element to go, hey, look at this building falling down, and like it has this bright red swastika flag, and I'm like, yeah, another thing that draws your eye, because it's like, it's an artistic choice to have like when you put a single black dot on a white page, your eye will go to it right away. The same rule applies for what you put on screen, you know? It's called Color Theory. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
And of course, like, what if the model was just made to crash that way automatically, and they decide, well, let's use it for this thing? I don't know, but still, yeah, I agree. This is like really, really neat, sort of thing.
Why? So when it finally explodes, it's impossible to not look at it. But apparently all the remake is just throwing a bunch of new buildings and props in front of the player to make the image much more cluttered and visually noisy. And look, if there's a better example of proving that more does not always mean better, well, I'd love to see it. More than that though, according to the comments on this video, this is something worth praising. That's definitely a big thing that pissed me off a lot about these videos, was not only the content.
Oh, yeah. Like I said earlier, it's like, oh my gosh, it looks so cool. It's like, because new is better. But, yeah, it's alright.
It's the same argument that people have been throwing for The Last Jedi. It's like, it's new, it's different, it's new.
It looks better. It looks good. Therefore, it's better. Like, hold on.
I was so tempted to say the original line that was from like Eve. I was like, it's new. There's women. It's new.
Women.
There's women.
You know,
you guys. They didn't do that before.
Did you hear that? We can go to the theaters and oogle at the women.
There's a woman. We can ogle.
Oh yes. But like, it is sort of like, well, it draws a certain kind of crowd. They'll say their comments and they'll never think about it again until the next one shows up.
Yeah.
But also the people commenting on it, who not only didn't seem to realize that these aren't games in development, but also seemed to praise this.
Why didn't they hire this fan IT video games job, for God's... Oh. Please.
Oh, it's the meme of just like Nintendo hire this man.
Yeah, it is. The remake for the UA5. Thanks, Teaser Play. You guys are just... Oh, also, 7 likes, 1 like. Cool.
As if they weren't utterly terrible. You know what too? I feel sorry for folks in game dev who have to...
He did it again. Thank God. He really wanted that head to go.
For my lovely darling, you get a boot to the head.
Also seem to
No,
praise
look how
this
like
as
he
if
just
they
like
weren't
football.
utterly terrible. You know what too? I feel sorry for folks in game who have to see this crap as well. Reading through the comments on these videos, if you're someone who's working in the industry, has to be likened to waterboarding.
You know,
but then what I get...
You notice that there's something on their backs, too? I'm sorry. I'm paying attention to the visuals. I'm so sorry. The G-Man. I'm sorry.
As well.
We should
Reading
probably
through the
save
comments
that
on
for
these
when I
videos, if you're
actually-
someone who's working in the industry, has to be likened to waterboarding. But then what I get even more annoyed by is all the gaming sites that are promoting...
When it's Android final scenes in Unreal Engine 5. Well, you want to know why that is? It's not a big mystery. You see a lot, and I mean a lot, of gaming journalist websites, nobody visits them. So they need other ways for people to get them clicks. So they'll do these either rage bait or like trying to go into other areas about gaming, and this is one of them.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, looks great, doesn't it? It's like, it just makes me disbelieve in game journalism again. Like, yep.
This stuff. I mean, look, man, I know that no one takes most gaming journalism seriously anymore, and if there was such a thing as wasting the internet, well, then these kind of articles would be the main offenders. But still, more positive coverage is not what this
What
stuff
the heck?
deserves.
Oh, it's Dino
And
Crisis.
to the people who ask me why I'm being so...
Yeah.
It's Dino Crisis.
I know.
stuff deserves. NANI? And to the people who ask me why I'm being so critical, I mean, look, man, I'll look at it this way. If someone on YouTube makes a crappy video, especially video game reviewers, well, then there's never going to be any shortage of people making rebuttals to criticize them, is there? I'm speaking from experience, right? I've been on the receiving end of that many times. And I mean, besides that, my video might be the only way to get criticism out there because...
Well, was it... Sometimes criticism is justified, like, I put out my video and it's not as great as it could be, but I'll take that into the next one. Like, it's definitely going to be something I need to do.
Yeah.
But like, You always
It happens.
can't be the it's like art is your baby and it's going to receive criticism, and you're like, how dare you make fun of my son, he's doing his best out there at football. It's like, that type of thing where you become a Karen mom at the football game and attack another mom who's like, how dare that other kid get the ball. It's like, you know.
Because as far as I can tell, these guys are deleting negative comments. I mean,
Oh, well that's fake and gay.
That's a bit scummy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're a scummy person if you do that. It's like I remember like when they were upvoting. I remember I forget it was a video. They were upvoting negative comments because they wanted to get the hate out there for people to feel sorry for them. And I'm like, I remember that. But this is like removing negative comments is just as bad. Can't take criticism, remove it. It's like, sure. Good job. That's how you grow. Because it's a threat to your industry. Of making U5 videos about fake trailers and truly retarded things happening on screen. I don't know what it is, but like I think it's a good idea to have a conversation about like negativity is bad. I've never had that sort of aspect where or I should say outlook where it's negativity is bad. It's almost like if you're negative then like you must be a horrible person at heart for some reason. But like it is easier for human beings to be negative than positive, and people want to like the world sucks, so it's like let's be positive. Like, well, being real is being truthful. Is just about seeing it for what it is. And sometimes when it comes to art and movies and TV shows and stuff, it's going to be today's stuff is going to be geared toward negativity because there's less and less good stuff out there. It's all about integrity.
Yep.
and their latest video had about 40k views the last time I checked it, with only 48 comments, all of them being positive. There is a huge difference between...
What if they just want to be positive? Because sometimes that's just the way it is.
Yeah,
So-
there is such a thing as toxic positivity. We all got to remember that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like sometimes there's just positive things about a video, and nobody comments were bad because they just didn't see it. Because you could have a people will comment less often on your video than just watching it.
a toxic comment and a constructive one, but deleting every single one of them regardless, and living inside this echo chamber where you're told how amazing you are is the peak of delusion. The great thing about YouTube is that people can interact with the content creator and share their thoughts openly, whether they be positive or sometimes negative.
That's a mod right there. And it took someone 10 years to beat it.
Yeah, that's somebody just fucking with the Doom engine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's called the there's like 1,000 monsters in here. So it's like so people thought there was no way to do it. Someone actually did it. So it's like
Yeah.
yeah.
It's almost always possible to do the impossible.
Oh yeah, it just takes people it's like I said, it's all about like trying to do something really hard in a video game is like you're beating up a wall with your bare hands until you die from it, and then the next guy gets to do it. Eventually that wall will break down. Like
Yes, it will. And another thing I just want to say real quick.
Mhm.
Have you ever seen that Doom mod where somebody has like a shotgun with like so many barrels Like the
Yeah.
double barrel just keeps stacking and stacking and stacking and
Yes.
stacking and
Yes.
stacking.
And then he
When
reloads it once, and it's like do. It's like I've seen the what was it Doom Guy house or whatever, and it's just him doing he's and what it is he picks up the lawnmower and just does the and just mows the lawn. And he takes a beer from his inventory, just drinks it as he's doing it.
Wait, that's the house mod?
No, no,
I
no,
thought
no,
the
no.
house I
No,
thought
no.
the house mod was like a creepy thing.
No,
or
no,
something
that's
like
my
that.
house. This one was like
Oh, okay.
leisurely, like Doom mod, where it's just like, and sometimes monsters do come out of the grass, and you have to kill them. Like, I just want to mow my grass.
Not only is it a byproduct of having the balls to share your creative output with complete strangers, but then on the flip side,
It's too bad they never made hunters again. These kind of guys are awesome. They should bring back hunters in Resident Evil.
holds you accountable when you fuck up. I really hope this channel can somehow improve, but when they seem to have their fingers in their ears when it comes to feedback, and can get over 1 million views on a video in 11 days, the same video where they left the word HUD on the HUD itself, well...
HUD?
That reminds me of the fucking combat campaign Evolve, where it gives you the prompt to press the trigger button on the fucking gun. Like it actually has to tell you what button to press on your fucking HUD to fire the gun. Like, god damn it.
Excuse me. It is most like, I'm playing the remastered of Metroid Prime. It looks great.
Yeah, it's a great remaster.
In fact, it's definitely improved, but it's not so improved that you can't see the original in it.
Yes.
It is very faithful to a lot of stuff it does, but I can definitely tell it's better. Like,
I'm playing through the old version, and it really does impress me. Of like how they're able to take the old graphics and really make it look like it was made today, without ruining the artistic vision of the original world that
unlike
they had in mind.
As much as I don't like the remake of the remake graphics of Combat Evolved, they're not as bad as this. Like they're
I guess not,
the
but
Master Chief
they're still
Collection
doing.
I should say
They're still making changes and shit that ruin the flow of the original.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about the one they have on Master Chief's Collection now.
Yeah, fun fact by the way, in Combat Evolve, you can actually in Silent Cartographer,
Yeah.
you can drive in the ocean. Like you can actually drive in the ocean as far as you want. And in the new version, they put an invisible wall on the shore so you can't go into the ocean anymore.
Yeah. That's
And
true.
I know that seems like such a small change, but when you pile that up with all the other shit, like getting rid of the tree in the part where you have to fight the hunters, or changing the tone of Cortana's lines, there's a guy that I recommend in terms of his video talking about campaign Evolve, and that's a Gaming Magic 13, I think his name is. He made a pretty good video on campaign Evolved, and I recommend that.
There's also I remember there's a he's now called Stop Skeleton from Fighting, but he used to be the Happy Video Game Nerd.
The Happy Video Game
Oh
Nerd.
yeah, he looks for underrated gems that are good. Like,
oh, that's good.
For like the NES and other stuff like that. His first review
Yeah.
was like Star Tropics, which is I also recommend that game for the NES. It was sort of ahead of its time by like a couple of generations. It has the reincarnation of like Dark Souls, sort of. It's in the gaming lore that like you come back through like the Northern Star, um, and like you face off against aliens. It has puzzles that are just like you have to do research for those puzzles. Like it's not something you can just do on the fly. Like and it's also a dungeon like sort of exploration game. Like it's and action. So it's like it has a bunch of things about it that are just like really good. Including there's a puzzle where you have to look inside the instruction booklet and it says given instructions, it's like you have to get this towel inside of it, this little bitty towel you get with it, and you put it in water and it spells out a code. So and I'm like, wow.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really neat. But like he also did a anyways, the whole point about that is like he did a super nerdy one of his favorite games is Resident Evil 4. And he has like 5 versions of it. When he did this video, he compared the demo versus the actual game, the GameCube demo. And it's like it's so different. He compares everything. And it's kind of interesting how they changed it from the original demo to the original. For example, they stacked the handgun ammo like all the way up. Like there's no briefcase. So it's kind of interesting that you get to see your inventory like Resident Evil 5 almost. So it's like, oh, that's neat. So anyways.
I don't think that's likely. Hope this video just hasn't put remakes in a bad light though, and there's still plenty of good stuff going on there at the moment which is worthy of recognition. Night Dive Studios, for instance, have been working on their System Shock remake for like a dog's age now, that actual people are working on that actually looks fun. God only knows though when we can actually play.
It's kind of funny he mentioned this, like Mandalore Gaming did a review of System Shock and he went through the demo of the remake and he says there's lots of blue and he compared scenes and it looks too shiny. It's like it looks awfully different in a bad way.
Oh god, I'm getting Halo anniversary flashbacks.
But it's not as bad as as that, but you know what I mean.
Play it. I just hope this era of being impressed by cookie cutter Unreal Engine 5 concept trailers becomes a thing of the past sooner rather than.
It will be. Like what I mean is like they may get millions of views, but it's a fad video. It's like, hey, look at this guy. It's like, yeah. In fact, I was watching a video from Twitter where it talks about how like Ocarina of Time is now a modern game, and it's like he got the a small key, nice, and then like somebody comes on and then like Navi is like, hey, you can use that key to open certain doors. I need to use this key somewhere, like stuff like that.
Later.
Yeah,
but I guess if not,
yeah.
It's complicated when it comes to the older games on how they did those sorts of things.
Oh, I remember the Water Temple is being the one that people hated, and yeah, there's a reason for that. It's called One Small Key That You Forgot About behind a waterfall. Good luck with that one. Key. But still, after you do it once, if you do it then another time, you never forget it. Never.
Yeah.
So it's like, never, ever, never.
well, at least there's an opportunity there for a follow-up video.
Oh, shit. Trash can bitch. Pass me my food.
Right, so thanks for sticking around, and let me take some time to thank
Express VPNs. Hooray. Don't forget, bottle your fish.
Bottle your fish?
Yep, bottle your fish.
Jason Mays here with the bottle fish.
Billy Mays here with the...
Oh yeah, it's Billy Mays, my bad.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. There's also like there's a bunch of people who used to do those sort of things. So like yeah, a little short video, but there's not much to comment on really. It's just about these look awful. Like yeah.
This is a bottle that could bottle up any fish, I'm telling you.
My stand can bottle any fish. You'll have sardines in no time.
Tired of drinking boring old soda, milk, and water? Well, now you can drink fish from the bottle fish.
It's chum in a can. It's
chum in a can.
Goodness. You have to make that a meme. It's fish in a can.
You have bottle fish.
I don't know why I said that. I'm just out of my mind. So
It's okay.
So yeah, I wonder if people know about the Focus M thing.
They probably do.
I don't know. Like, I definitely want to explain the whole, like, the idea of it. At least at the very end. The whole idea of Focus M is that, like, you take, like, this Unity, not Unity, but, like, Unreal Engine, like, Mario game, and it's, like, it's a straight linear game where he jumps on that stuff and does all these, like, modern things. Like, he burns a Koopa and all that stuff, but it's, like, and then, like, he has blood on him and stuff, and it's, like, and it says M on a cap. I mean, not even a cap. It's just M at the very end. So someone put dialogue to that, and it uses all, like, kind of like what I think people refer to as, like, Naughty Dog, like, PlayStation dialogue. Like, what was it? It's not Naughty Dog. It's what's the other company who made Spider-Man?
Oh, Insomniac?
Insomniac, yeah. Insomniac, like, Spider-Man 2 dialogue, where it's like, oh man, that mixtape. Anyway.
The mixtape's in Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's like, yeah, we'll do the mixtape. It's just sound from the city. It's like, all right, this is what the urban youth do, right?
This is what the youngins do, right?
Yeah, it's like, especially ones of a different cultural background of in the city. Like, all right. Yep. Hello, my fellow kids. It's so much better in context. Well, yeah, and they put dialogue to that sort of thing, and it's like, and one of the things, you're in contact with Peach over, like, an intercom, like it's like at Solid Snake, and it's like, and she's like, and Mario was like, no, I thought I smelled fire, and she's like, Focus M. It's like, it's terrible.
You know what that means, right? Yeah, trouble.
Like, oh man, well, I wish I had that video, like, right now, but, like, oh well. Should probably plan that out, but it's kind of like, one video per episode. That's the idea that, like, Unity 5 is being used to, like, just make people walk to a thing and then run. It's like, wow. It's so uninteresting. It's terrible. It's, I don't know, that Mario one is a little bit better. At least he moves around and does stuff. I'm like, wow. In these, he just walks. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, I think that's it.
Yep. It was a short one, but it was a nice one.
Yep, that's fine with me. I don't know what I'm going to be working on anymore. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's got to be something I can do.
Well, I just want to say, the part 2 on the Pepsi video.
That's
it's
right.
It's not coming right away. It's actually gonna take a. It's gonna take a long while before that comes out because there are still other things that I want to do before ever working on the part 2. But part 2 will happen. Just can't say when.
I need to make a whole bunch of. I'm gonna make a meme video on that Pepsi thing just because I want to. That'd be my next project. I'm gonna spoil everything. Anywho, I think that'll be it. See you guys later.
Yep. See you guys later. Have a good
Bye.
time.